To say that it's been a while would be an understatement. I guess I've finally remembered the password to my YouTube channel and I have decided to make another video. Life is just so much different now, and I'm sure a lot of you can say the same for yourselves from the time of my last video upload to now. And at least to me, it doesn't even seem like it, but that was 3 years ago. I mean, 3 years in the grand scheme of things isn't even that long of a time, but in the space of content creation, that's a fucking eternity. I won't say a much needed, but I'll say a necessary creative break from YouTube, but I've decided to mount some sort of a comeback. Today's video is going to be the new direction of the channel because doing IRL motorcycle and car content for my current situation is just a bit unrealistic with me not being in the States and me being separated from one of my cars currently. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I guess this rebrand that I'm doing for the channel. If you don't enjoy it and it's not your cup of tea and you decide this is where I'm gonna get off the ride, there's no hard feelings. I still really appreciate all the support that you've lent me in the past, and I'm sorry that I'm no longer doing anything that interests you. If you like the content, feel free to stick around. It's a lot easier for me to make videos on, so there'll be a lot more of this almost exclusively in the future. So moving into what you're seeing on the screen, this game is called Le Mans Ultimate. I've basically been playing this game for maybe the last 7 or 8 months. I think it's dope. It's a really casual sim racing title, if that's even a thing. But if you don't think it's great, I'm sorry that you have bad taste. But it's basically a super realistic game with realistic handling models and physics with things that an arcade game would give you, like a track map, a car HUD, damage indicator, and I think even a radar. What you're actually seeing right now is the qualifying session, and for those of you that are new to racing or don't know anything about it, basically qualifying, you go around the track by yourself, you go as fast as you can, they rack and stack that time against everybody else, and wherever you land is where you start. If we jump towards the end of qualifying, you'll see that we crossed the line in P2, but in all honesty, after a few more people set some times after me, I think it put me down to like P5 because we just don't have that much talent, and that's okay. So waiting for those 5 green lights here, the main goal is really just to not become a victim or make anybody else our victim. And to those of you that have played any racing game in online multiplayer, I'm pretty sure you know better than anybody that it's not entirely up to you as to whether you come out of turn 1 in one piece. Everybody around you has a say in that. But if you've been paying attention, pay attention. You'll see that we up 1 spot into P4. So we're really just taking this short straightaway right here to calm the heart rate, get our thoughts together, and just be grateful that we are in a clean lobby. Because for those of you that know, most of these lobbies ain't clean. And coming out of that hairpin, you can see I get a little bit of a run on this Porsche here, but I kind of back out of it because I'm trying to be the change that I want to see, and I'm not trying to win the race on lap 1. That's just not how this works.
That time was a 2:06.99.
So moving into lap 2 here, we're really just trying to hold what we got and pick up the pieces if anybody in front of us still decides they want to become friends with a wall. And not even 5 seconds later, not 1, but 2 people decide that they almost want to become friends with a wall. And then for some reason, I just run out of talent and just can't drive the car, can't make it stick. And here he comes flying right back past me, undoing all my hard work. So here we are, side by side, going downhill into this hairpin. And at this point, I think I fucked it. But I somehow managed to slow the car down. We make a little contact right there, but Rubbin's racing, and that's okay. But actually, it's not okay. Because I really wanted that podium, and now this motherfucker just took it from me. So every lap between lap 3 and 7, this guy was putting bus links on me. I don't even know what happened. I don't know if I ran out of talent. I don't know if he went ultra instinct mode, entered the flow state, but it doesn't matter because on lap 8, Me and this Corvette that's behind me were hawking this man down. And if you look at this turn up the hill to the right, he just has a terrible braking zone. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this guy, but it doesn't matter because he got me in a position to take this podium back like I had in the beginning of the race. And if I time it right, I can slip past this Porsche, and then the Corvette that's behind me can start giving this guy a lot of problems, and hopefully we can just run away with it from there. And after I had hawked him down, I kind of made a mistake right here, and you can hear my reaction in the headset.
Fuck. He's so good off that corner. I cannot do it.
So if we jump to the final lap, because honestly I spent the last one in my head for the most part, we tried something different through this turn since that's where we was losing the most time. And I mean, it clearly worked, because we're not exactly super close to him, but we close enough. As you can see, by close enough, I mean me and this Corvette is on that ass. So I'm trying to apply as much pressure as I can, and it kind of works. Look, he just kind of outbrakes himself right here. So we gonna slip past him on the inside, but I don't really think it's over yet because he's just gonna try to kill us both. He just sends it, but I'm Fernando Alonso, so I leave the space as always. He tried to squeeze me off the track. I had to show him that you're not finna squeeze nobody. I'm Doc Hudson out this bitch. And Doc Hudson don't touch no wall unless he want to. And if we jump just a little bit ahead, you can see I'm taking this defensive line down the hill into that hairpin, and look in the mirror up top. You can see they fighting. They throwing hands back there. This is exactly what I wanted. So we end up holding them off. The plan works. We cross the line in P3. I'm fucking excited. You can hear it in my reaction.
Oh my god. Fuck yeah. That was crazy.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said in the beginning, this is kind of the style of content that I'm going to be moving towards going forward. So if you like sim racing or just racing in cars in general, hopefully this helps and this is enough to keep you around. But if not, I completely get it. So if you made it to this point in the video, I just want to say thanks for watching. It really does mean a lot. And I'm sorry for leaving you guys hanging for 3 years. Like I said in the beginning, I can't necessarily promise you guys that I'm going to be uploading 3 and 4 times a week, but I will be uploading, especially now that I'm doing something that I not only like, but this is easily accessible, and this is something that I do multiple times a week. So expect more videos in the future, basically. With that being said, I guess that's it for today's video. I want to thank you guys again for all the support, and I'll see you guys next time.